Greeting, everyone, family, friends, and YouTube fans. Welcome to Reaping the Blessing Garden Resort and an Inspirational Moment. I'm Missionary Aguillard, the host and CEO. My passion in life is to walk divinely in the gifts, the calling, and potential that God has given, and to serve and to share and inspire. My mission. Are you walking in the mission where God has called you? My mission as missionary is to serve in the capacity where God has called me to serve. Serving as the host and CEO at Reaping the Blessing Garden Resort is a wonderful experience. Thank God for the gift, the calling, and potential, and thank God for the mission. This is my moment and season to inspire you. Thanks for joining me for an inspirational moment. Inspirational scriptures, Psalms 37 and 4. Delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Matthew 22 and 37. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. At this time, I'm out in one of my favorite places in Reaping the Blessing Garden Resort. One of my favorite places is on the back of this big, beautiful red barn, and it is one of the highest levels or highest points in my garden. And when I'm back here, I just feel like I am away from everything. And it's just so calming back here. I can feel the serenity and the solitude. And nobody knows you're back here until you step down and go down the steps on either side of this barn area off this little deck back here. There are stepping stones that go down each side, and so it's like when you come up here, it's like you're going to the mountaintop, place where you can just go and have that quietness and that solitude and just delight in the Lord and just meditate and just, let your mind rest at ease as you close your eyes. And as you can see here, I have my tea lights here. Sometime late evening before it get too dark, I'll come back here and light the tea lights. And then there's an inspirational scripture here, one of the inspirational scriptures that I just shared with you, Psalms 37 and 4, delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And so I just love coming back here early morning, sip on a cup of tea, just relax my mind, meditate. And this is one of the ways I start my day. And I love it so much until, when I wake up, I say my prayers, and then I can't wait to just get dressed, groom and get dressed so I can hurry on out here before it gets too late in the morning. And so it's just a pleasant feel back here. And so this is my moment to inspire you to do what Psalms 37 and 4 says. Delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. He didn't say delight in your favorite place, like for me, this place where I am now on the back of this barn, where it's quiet and I'm looking out at the beautiful green grassy plants as they sway in the wind, and the beautiful daylilies with the beautiful yellow blooms and the beautiful purple flowers and the planters off front here. And so I delight in that and I find pleasure in that. But the scripture tells us in Psalms 37, that's okay, to delight in those things. But we need to be mindful that that's only going to last for a moment. What happens once I leave this little quiet solitude, serenity place back here? But if I do what Psalms 37:4 says, delight myself in the Lord, and he shall give me the desires of my heart. So we can delight in the Lord no matter where we're at. And that's where our heart should be. That's where we should find our ultimate pleasure, is in the Lord. Of course, you're going to find pleasure in things and in your favorite vacation or whatever. You're going to enjoy that. And of course, the Lord wants us to enjoy that. But the scripture says in Psalms 37:4, delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. So if you want the desires of your heart to be fulfilled, then do what Psalms 37:4 says. Delight yourself in the Lord. And not only delight in him, your heart got to be right. You have to, submit your soul, your heart, and your mind to the Lord. And that leads us into our next inspirational scripture, Matthew 22:37. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. It didn't say love people with all your heart, soul, and mind, things, your favorite vacation, and like me, my favorite little getaway. It didn't tell me to love that with all my heart, soul, and mind. The scripture also tells us that we should have no other gods before him because he is a jealous God. And so Matthew 22:37 tells us where our heart should be, where our soul should be, and where our minds should be. And if your heart and your soul and your minds or in anything else more so than God, then your heart and your soul and your mind is caught up in the wrong things. Because Matthew 22:37 says, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. And so remember to put God first. So this is my moment, this is my season to inspire you to do what Psalms 37:4 says, delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And Matthew 22:37, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind. And so this has been my moment and my season to inspire you to do what Psalms 37:4 and Matthew 22:37 says. And watch how God began to move in your life and give you your heart desires. God began to bless you and take you into your massiveness of blessings. When you put him first, everything else falls in place. And so thanks for joining me for this inspirational moment. Please don't forget to support the development of Reaping the Blessing Garden Resort and subscribe. I hope to see you next time on my next inspirational video.